Hi everyone, Josh here. Today we'll be making bacon carbonara with shell pasta on dorm room cooking. Carbonara is a super easy recipe to make. All you need is eggs, a hard cheese. Today we'll be using parmigiano reggiano, and then we're going to be using bacon today instead of pancetta or guanciales. This is just going to give a nice smoky flavor to our pasta. And of course black pepper. So we're just going to start off by cutting our bacon into lardon. Just looking for strips of bacon cut about 1/4 inch. And we're going to throw that into a cold pan so that we can render out and pull the fat out of the bacon. So we have lots of fat to work with to make our nice, rich, decadent pasta sauce. We're also going to season our water very heavily so that we get lots of flavor into that pasta. And then I'm just going to grab some parmigiano reggiano. And we're going to grate about a cup to use for our sauce. Just going to move around the bacon. And we'll throw in our pasta. Today I'm going to be using shells. You can use any pasta when it comes to carbonara. You can use spaghetti, you can use rigatoni, but today I'll be using shells. That's just what I had in my pantry. And we'll be cracking 3 eggs, and we're going to separate the yolks from the whites. And you can save these whites and use them for meringues or other desserts as well. I'm just going to move around our bacon, make sure we're not burning. And we're just looking for some nice color, but nothing too crispy. We want to keep some of the bite of the bacon in there. And then just seasoning salt and pepper, both the egg mixture and the bacon. And I'll also be adding some crushed red peppers just to give a bit of spice to this dish. And grabbing a fork, just going to whisk around our cheese and egg mixture. And I'm also going to crack in a whole egg just to give a little more richness and looseness to the sauce. And you can see we have a nice, creamy, rich consistency. And we're going to check our pasta. We want to make sure we have an al dente pasta, which means to the tooth. So we want a little bit of bite, not overly cooked and mush. And now we're going to strain off our pasta, saving the extra water. This starchy water is going to help us incorporate the fat and emulsify the sauce so that we have a nice, rich, velvety consistency. And we're going to throw our pasta right into our bacon pan. And we're going to add a splash of the starchy pasta water just to help bind that fat together. And just giving it a quick toss. And we're going to incorporate our egg and cheese mixture, making sure we get everything out of the bowl. And then we're going to stir vigorously. And we want to do this very quickly with the egg and cheese mixture because we don't want to scramble our eggs. We want to get that incorporated as quick as possible and keep it moving so that we're not creating curds of egg. And grabbing just a pat of butter, I'm just going to mount the butter into the pasta. This is going to add a little more richness and smoothness to the sauce. And just a couple extra pan tosses for good measure. And so there we have it, bacon carbonara with shell pasta, a super simple, easy recipe to make at home, an incredibly rich, decadent sauce. You're gonna love this recipe. Please give it a shot. And like and subscribe for more recipes, and let me know in the comments section down below what you'd like to see next. Thanks.